Hello, good morning my dear students. Now we are going to see how to compute the 8-point DFT using the DIT FFT algorithm. This is the most frequently asked question in DSP. So question will be given like this: find. Now write the given sequences separately and number them as shown. Okay. So this is the given question. Find the 8-point DFT of x of n is equal to 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Okay. Using radix 2 DIT FFT algorithm. So this question should be asking like this also. Compute the DFT for the sequence. This is given sequence using DIT FFT algorithm. Okay. Now how we have to solve this kind of such a problem is solution. Given sequence is x of n is equal to, this is the given series. So 7 ones, zeros. Okay. So in this case the n value starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. N starts from 0 to 7. So here we have to find out the number of stages. Okay. So here number of stages is nothing but log base 2 power n. Okay. Here n is how much here given sequence is length should be 8. Sequence length should be 8. Okay. This is 8. Now 2 cube 3 into log 2 is answer is 3. So totally how many stages here we have to require 3 stages. Is it clear? Then after, now we have to find out the next even and odd. Even and odd. We have to separate the sequences. Here even sequence is 0, 4, 2, 6 and odd sequence is 1, 5, 3, 7. Okay. 1, 5, 3, 7. So how you get this sequence representation? So now we have to observe here total length is 8-point DIT FFT. Total length is x of 0, x of 1, x of 2, x of 3, x of 4, x of 5, x of 6, x of 7. Right? Now n is equal to 8 is length. Now we have to, this 8 we have to divide it 4 point. Okay. Now first 4 point is even representation. Even representation, that is x of 0, x of 2, x of 4, x of 6. These are the even. Okay. So now we have to write the x of 0, x of 2, x of 4, x of 6. This is the set of even function. Next, coming to next set, odd representation, that is x of 1, x of 3, x of 5, x of 9, 7. Okay. This is x3, 1, 3, 5 and last is 7. So this is the odd set representation. So again this 4 again divided by 2 point. Okay. So 2 point representation, first even set is x of 0 and alternate value is x of 4. Okay. Next sequence is x of 2, x of 6. Next odd is 1 and 5. Next set is 3, 7. Okay. So this is the even and odd sequence representation. Okay. Now we have to find out even representation is, what is the even representation? Here 0, 4, 2, 6. Okay. Now we have to observe here 0, 4, 2, 6. Next odd representation 1, 5, 3, 7. So now here 1, 5, 3, 7. This is the even and odd representation. Next we have to find out the twiddle factor representation. This is the twiddle factor. This is the, I am using first circle. In this circle we have to given 8 equal parts. 8 equal parts. Okay. In this 8 equal parts, this is the starts from clockwise representation, clockwise direction. Omega 8 power 0, omega 8 power 1, omega 8 power 2, omega 8 power 3, 4, 5, 6. So how we have to get these values? How we have to calculate these values? Already last class I calculated these values. Okay. So this is omega 8 power 0 1 is, okay, is value is 1 and omega 8 power 1 is e power minus j pi by 4. Now we have to separate e power, means here cos theta minus j into sin theta. Now we have to calculate, we get 1 by root 2 minus j into 1 by root 2. Same we have to calculate up to 1 to 0 to 7. Okay, 0 to 7 we have to calculate it. Okay, that calculation should be all I noted here. Okay, 1 by root 2 minus 1 by j into 1 by root 2 minus j, opposite value is plus j, this opposite value is minus 1. Okay, this opposite value is minus, and minus j 1 by root 2, and this omega 8 power 7, this is the minus 0.707 plus j into 0.707. This is the Twiddle factor representation. Then after we have to draw the parallel lines. Okay, then after we have to draw the parallel lines. Okay, now draw the parallel lines with the equal amount of space, now this, how much length we have to using in this, here to here, same next line we have to using same length or same centimeter. Okay, so here now draw a parallel line with the equal amount of space between them and write the number in the order. So I am using here 8 lines representation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lines. Okay, we have to draw like this, equal representation, equal space. Okay, we have to maintain equal space representation. Okay, then after next we have to observe next. So here this is the given question, x of n is equal to given set of series, radix to DIT FFT algorithm. I am using this radix DIT FFT algorithm. So now we have to mention using here numbers in order we have got before. So we get x of 0. Okay, here x of 0, x of 4, x of 2, x of 6. This is the even representation. Next, coming to the odd portion, x of 6, x of 1, x of 5, x of 3, x of 7. Okay, this is the even representation. This 4 even representation, and this 4 is odd representation. So given values 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the given values. Okay, so now 0, what is the answer? 1. Next, x of 4, what is the value? 1. So given values we have to note down in this representation like this. Then after first stage, so this is the first stage representation. In this first stage representation, now we have to observe, now I am considering here 3 columns. Okay, first column, second column, third column. Okay, I am using here 3 columns. Okay, so in the first column keep 2 dots. First column keep 2 dots. Okay, 2 dots. First column 2 dots. And as I told you to consider it as 3 columns, leave space between each point of each pair of dots. Okay, now first column you have to connect the first line. We have to connect the first line to the next line. So first line to the next line, here also first line to the next line. So we have to connect all 8 points. Okay, then after in second column you are connecting first line across leaving one line. Okay, across leaving, so I am leaving here one line, I am connecting this point. Okay, same here, leaving one line across to the next line, then starting from here leaving one line across to the next line, and same will be applied here. Okay, same will be applied here. Is it clear all of you? Then after next third column, in this third column what we have to do, you have to leave 3 lines. Okay, we have to leave here 3 lines. Okay, 1, 2, 3, we have to leave these 3 lines. So for this point 1 and 1, 2 and then 3. Okay, so you have left 3 lines. you have left 3 lines, right? And connect to the fourth dot. Connect to the fourth dot. And taking the second dot, leave third line. Okay, 1, 2 and 3 and connect to the next dot. The same apply to all the dots representation. Okay, so here then after, now we have to observe in the first column, so here last line we have to put -1. Okay, last line put -1. Okay, and second column put -1 for 2 lines. Last 2 lines we have to put -1s. Okay, and third column we have to put -1s for 4 lines. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines we have to put -1s. Okay, na? Then after here, first one is between 2 lines, second one is between 4 lines, and third one should be between the 8 lines. Okay, next second stage here, multiplied before twiddle factor, that is omega 8 power, that is omega 8 power 0. Okay, omega 8 power 0 is equal to 1 and omega 8 power 2, that value is -j. Same here, last 2 lines again we have to multiply twiddle factors. And last stage, third stage, we have to multiply omega 8 power 0, omega 8 power 1, omega 8 power 2, omega 8 power 3. Okay, we have to note down these values. This is the 3 stages. So in these 3 stages, now we have to observe input. Input should be in decimation order. Okay, next output should be in order representation. Here it is x of k and here it is small x of n representation. Okay, so it is in order. In order means x of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Okay, so in decimation order means shuffled order. Shuffled order, that should be 0, 4, 2, 6, 1, 5, 3, 7. This is the 8-point DIT FFT algorithm representation. Now given question. So given question, now we have to find out the answer. How we have to achieve the values. Okay. So this is the given question. In this given question, 7 ones and last one should be 0. Last one should be 0. Okay. Now here we have to calculate first column. So here 1, x of 0 value is 1. This 1 comes here. Okay, 1 and this 1. 1 plus 1, how much? 1 plus 1 is 2. That 2, here we have to overlap that. Okay. Next, here 1 and this -1. 1 minus 1, answer is 0. 0. 0 is giving to the second stage input. Okay. Next, here comes to the, okay. So first one is 1 plus 1 is 2 and here 1 minus 1 is 0. Next, here next diagram, here 1 comes here, this 1. 1 plus 1 is 2 and 1 and this -1, 0. Okay. So here the value should be 2, here 0. Then after next, here 1 and this 1. 1 plus 1, 2. And here 1, this -1, 0. Okay. So here 1 and 1 plus this 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. Okay. Next, here comes 1 and 0 minus 1 is 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. Okay. So this is the calculation for first stage. So next, coming to the second stage. So first stage output is I am giving to the second stage input, right? This is 2 is I am giving to this 0. Just I am forwarding here 2. So here second stage, what happened here? Before we have to multiply in twiddle factor. Okay, this answer with multiplying with the twiddle factor. Okay, this twiddle factor answer is 1. 1 into 2 is 2, right? So then after here twiddle factor is minus j into this 0 is 0. Okay, same like that we have to give to this 2 and here 0, right? Then after next twiddle factor is 1 into 1, here 1 is in that circle. Okay, now we have to note down here twiddle factor is minus j into 1. What is the answer? Minus j, right? So now we have to calculation part. Now we have to observe here 2 is there, this 2 and which value is comes here? This 2. Okay, in circle only we have to observe. In that circle the value should be 2. This 2 and this 2 we have to add, we have to get our value is 4. Okay, then after next we have to observe here next line. So in that next line 0 is comes here and this 0 is comes up. Okay, 0 plus 0 is 0. Then after next the 2 is comes here 2. Okay, next which value is comes here? The circle representation 2 and here minus 1. Okay, last 2 lines are minus 1. Okay, already I told here this one. So 2 minus 1 minus 2. 2 minus 2 value is 0, right? Then after next this 0 is comes here and this 0 into minus 1 is 0. Your final is answer value is 0. Now we have to observe this second column, second part. So in the second part this 2 is comes here and this 1 is comes here. Okay, 2 plus 1 is 3. Then after next value is this 0. Which values comes here? Minus j. Okay, here 2 and this is 1. 2 minus 1. 1. So here next value is 0 minus j into minus 1 plus j. So this is plus j. Then after third column is 8-point representation. Now this output is giving to the third stage input 4 0 0 0. Next last 4 lines we have to using before twiddle factors, that is omega red color we have to observe here. Twiddle factors are in red color. So omega 8 power 0 1 2 3. You know these twiddle factor values, these are the values. Okay, so this 3 is multiplied this twiddle factor, then the value should be, what is the answer here? Answer is 3. 3 ones are 3. Next this minus j twiddle factor value is 1 by root 2 minus j into 1 by root 2. We have to multiply, we get minus j into this answer. Okay, omega 8 power is 2. Twiddle factor value is minus j. 1 into minus j. Okay, next this twiddle factor value is this one. We have to multiply this j. This is the answer. Now the next output calculation. So here 4 is comes here 4 and which value is comes here 3. Okay, so 4 plus this 3 7. Okay, then after next 0 is comes here 0 and which value is comes here this 1 by root 2 minus j into 1 by root 2 into minus j. Okay, now we have to calculate this value should be minus 1 by root 2 minus j into 1 by root 2. Here next the value should be 0 and next line, which line is comes here? Omega 8 power 2 twiddle factor minus j. Okay, value is minus j and next value is 4. Okay, is comes here and then after which values comes here 1. Okay, so here 4 means 3 ones are 3, here minus 3 and this 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay, and remaining values same, we have to find out, we have to get these values. Okay, your output should be in order representation. Already I told here this is in order representation. Okay, this is x of k output. X of k output should be x of 0, x of 1, x of 2, x of 3, x of 4, x of 5, x of 6, x of 7, right? So now the output value should be, these are the outputs. Okay, now we have to write the x of k is equal to 7 comma minus 0.707 minus j into 0.707. Okay, next value is minus j minus j. Next value is this 0.707 minus 0 minus j 0.707. Next one, next x of 5 value. Okay, next x of 6 value is j. Next x of 7 value is minus 1 by root 2 plus j into 1 by root 2. Okay, this is the using DIT FFT algorithm we have to calculating the x of k. Okay, so here x of n is in decimation order, in decimation order representation. This is always in decimation in time, this is the in decimation in frequency representation. Okay, it is a frequency and this one is time representation. This is final answer. Okay, and tomorrow class we have to observe DIF FFT algorithm representation. Thank you my dear students.